It is Carrie from Apollo Career Center, and this morning we're going to make a sausage casserole. Starting this with 3 cups of shredded hash brown potatoes that are thawed out from the freezer section of the grocery. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of melted margarine or butter to that. Kind of stir this together so that all those potatoes are coated with the butter. And now to this, I'm going to put a little layer of salt and pepper because potatoes need it. All right, so we're going to set that aside. In this bowl, I've got 8 eggs, which I've cracked, and 1/2 of a small onion shredded. So I've started with that in that bowl. Here I've got 1 pound of breakfast sausage that I browned off and drained the grease. There really honestly wasn't that much grease. Now I'm going to add a container of cottage cheese. I know, bear with me. And I did beat these eggs a little bit, mixed them together just so that they're not whole. Now I'm going to put some cheddar cheese. Now I'm going to grate this. I think it's a little better in certain things. So some sharp cheddar cheese is what I picked, and it's about, I don't know, 1.5 cups. All right, so we've got that. This I'm going to mix together. This is all it is. Simple, simple, simple. Now this, you don't have, like I said, does not have to just be breakfast. This would be a great dinner with a salad on the side, or good for lunch. And these things, obviously, they reheat really well. And yes, you can make this ahead and bake it in a day, 24 hours or so. All right, so this is it. I'm going to put this in. We're going to bake this at about 375, 40 minutes or so. You just want to make sure those eggs are set. You can check it with a toothpick, but you know, you just have to make sure those eggs are all the way cooked through and set. But this is it. I'm going to add a little more. I should have added a little salt to that container, to this, but that's okay. All right, so this is our sausage casserole. It's going to go into the oven at 375. Here is our sausage casserole, fresh out of the oven. This one baked, our ovens are pretty hot. It baked about 375 for about 35, 40 minutes, not quite the full hour, but every oven's a little different. You need to make sure you can put a knife or a toothpick in and it comes out clean. You want to make sure that egg is cooked thoroughly. Here, I'm going to cut a piece of this. I also want to mention that the cafe is closed. We are closed until February 6th, and I apologize for that. The students just have a lot of academics in the culinary department to catch up on. We have competitions we're preparing for, so they've got a lot going on that we just had to close the cafe for a couple weeks. So here is our sausage casserole. This and all the recipes can be found at apollocareercenter.com, and First Edition will be right back.